Because when I found this truth, guess what happened? I put my birthday away. When I found this truth, I put the drugs away. When I found this truth, I quit whoring my sisters. When I found this truth, I started becoming a better man and a better person. Because now I know I'm on that narrow path. Now I know I'm on a righteous path. Now I know what I'm doing is gonna get me somewhere.
And salute my Lord, I took my check. Go through all this just to draw my sword. That shit out the question. Kyle can't call 144, we got the wrong yo. Keep talking, I'm deep stroking, but being she a grown woman. I get 2 Glocks, fully loaded, nigga. I call him dumb and dumb. What's wrong with him? He should've known better. He must be on something. Hey, it's Mr. Bring me back that cup. Niggas know they in trouble. Look around, little nigga. You see my brother? We think it was a mom. Red letters got me waiting on the thief. Lord, we ain't no priest. I want the word of bird, just like Arthur Flair. I asked my Lord when we get that power. He said time to show. Took that first step like a man. I ain't no child no more. I need that glow. Humble, I don't like the boast. They know it ain't 144. They don't come close. Let's see who wanted the most. I'm from a city where they blitz. They'll rob you quick. Ask a God out DC about that shit. We both came up with trick. I remember when I was lost and on the wrong path. Lies that I told my mother, lies that I told my dad. Remember I walked in the house, he seen all the stress on my head. Called you about that robbery after school, I knew what I did. Victim of peer pressure all along, I guess I was scared. I saw the niggas help us grab that crack, I should've killed her. I understand our pressure, when she died it was heartbreaking. About to take a trip to Newtown just to say I'm sorry, man. This the only family I gotta play to win. These are for my children, so they ain't victim of they sin. I'm growing cause I chased away that demon trying to take my kin. Can't taste that pleasures with it being, just heal me back again. Niggas move by emotions, I'm a soldier, I can't comprehend. Just know when Satan put that pressure on him, he'll probably bend. Dumped off in that water, he can hardly swim. Strap on me to protect my people, I'm on God. I got a crazy bitch, love the crazy heaven, call her Harley Quinn. Remember what you did for me back then, always a long friend. Text my nigga threw his life away, I'm in a dark place. You supposed to be right here with me, you chose the wrong side. Wasn't always friends, we locked in after no, I can't go like that, my lord, no, not this time. I am the rep, ask about I being the rep. Niggas ain't never been on my lip, they must got the wrong impression. All my fears, and salute my lord, shine to my check. Go through all this, just to draw my sword, that shit out the question. Kyle can't call 144, we got the wrong yo. Keep talking, I'm deep stroking, revenge, she a grown woman. I get 2 Glocks, fully loaded, nigga, I call him dumb and dumb. What's wrong with him? He should've known better, he must be on something. Hey, it's Mr. Bring me back that cup, niggas know they in trouble. Look around, little nigga, you see my brother, we think it was a mom. Red letters got me waiting on the thief. Lord, we ain't no priest, I want the word of bird, just like Arthur Flair. I'm trying to start this fire, but I'll be patient, Lord, I'll be still. My enemy took a turn for the worst, that shit gave me chill. Certified property ain't one Western, he don't fit the bill. The call, cause next season wear soldiers circle on the field. I said we gon' teach him all to run, we gon' teach him all to kill him. If you can't go to him alone, then you ain't in this shit for real. The cap, you get them orders, what you do, how you keep your cool, how you find the truth. I said some niggas told me some real shit. When your honor said, God ain't 50-50, he revealed it. But Muhammad said, you had these little things, you get the kill. I was lost, I thank the Lord, he put that zeal on me later. Don't say that, hold up, fuck that. I thank the Lord, he put that zeal on me later. So I got niggas up on Willow Road, they still owe me a favor. He was a nigga up on Barron Rose putting me on cash. Shit, I know a nigga up on Stain Road that shoot nice like a baby. Could've went crazy, you think you the one with trauma, huh? Nigga, please, I was with them boys in the hood, just like Jordan did. Some shit I ain't gon' never tell. Ones that know it's God in me. Why I get that mercy, Lord? Cause I was out there riding with the demons like a dynasty. Lord, I'm still trying to change. Please don't bring that darkness yet. It ain't hard to back with me, but I am the wrong one to tell. I let some brothers down to this day. It's my biggest regret. But I know the self I took forgiveness is a bigger flex. The only reason I made the call, only reason I confess, so I can ride and watch the world burn, just like Arthur Fleck. I am the rep. Hold on.
Seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round here spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the most high. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the Isupk, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side? Yes, I see a man reach out to God before he died. Yes, I did. I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for left. For my son, I hit your head on that fragile legs. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread, yeah, I was thugging with Lucky, and that nigga left me for dead. Endured to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man. Shit, I don't really speak, cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig.
I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Hey. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, yeah. on style till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, like you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talking shit. Y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood, I lay my life down.
All right, clap it up. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Baraka Thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shema Allah Thun, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. We in here today, Sunday, in Killeen, Texas, for scripture breakdown class. You got any questions, type them into the chat, or you could raise your hand in the room. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot going on in the community of fake Israelites. And there's going to be a lot going on for the rest of this year because the Lord is destroying all of our enemies. And what you're going to see is how much the Lord loves you. By everything that you're about to keep going on, just remember it's for you. If you can remember that the destruction and the downfall of your enemies is for you, then you'll be able to appreciate it. But if you just look at it like, oh, well, that just happened. Oh, that's just, he's just having a bad day. And you are not giving God the glory that he deserves for what happened in your life. The Lord is destroying your enemies right before your eyes. Give me that scripture. Like right now, you sitting in a situation where right now you think that your situation is worse than everyone else. And you think that what you're going through, you can't see past the pain of what you're going through. And that's the problem. That's how you get in the funk. That's how you get in addiction. That's how you get started with just beating yourself up and complaining about your situation. Because all you see is right now. But you don't see what the Lord doing because you can't see past how it feels. You can't see past the pain. Read what you got.
Another one time. This is Psalms chapter 23, verse 5.
Give me a verse 4.
Psalms chapter 23, verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
What does that mean? You walking through the valley of the shadow of death, that is the hood. That is your life. That's where you walking. You walking up and down these streets in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Well, you gotta you can't even speak to people in the hood when you're walking up the street. Because you don't know what their agenda for speaking to you is. They could just be trying to get close to you so they can rob you. That's what that could be. You walk through the valley of the shadow of death, but what?
I will fear no evil.
As you see the drug dealers and the drug users and the abusers and the prostitutes and the hoes and the pimps, you're not afraid. But why are you not afraid? Because you got that thing on you? Is it because you got the Glock? Is that why you're not afraid? See, a lot of you trust in wickedness. A lot of you trust in your weapons. You know how many times I got a friend that was standing in his driveway, cleaning 2 guns. Cleaning 2 guns. And he had a gun on the car. He had a gun on the car. 2 dudes ran up the street, ran up in the driveway, and I looked on his camera. Click, click, click. Both of their guns.
God damn.
Both of they guns. What HK?
Damn.
Not no
High Point.
High Point. What the High Point? No. Two people. Not one gun. Two people upped on them and said, it was 4 shots that didn't fire off. Enough time when they ran up, he picked the gun up off the car, put the clip in it, wrapped it, and shot it. Now, you know why? You know what he didn't feel? He didn't feel the evil that was in front of him. You know why? Because he understood. That brother was in school at the time. Man. He was in school. And he understood that what? For what?
I will fear no evil.
He going for what?
For thou art with me.
The Lord is with you. That's the reason we're not afraid. We're not afraid because of the gun we have, or the people we know, or we got killers. We're not afraid of nothing because the Lord is with us. And when you start to put your faith in the Lord and really believe that the Lord gonna look out for you, then he gets to show you his real power. He gets to show you his power. I seen some little kids fighting the other day on the farm. The farm was fighting in the back seat. They was fighting. And then one of them stood over the other one and said, Lord, give me strength. Damn. And stomped the mess out of us. And we was laughing, right? But I thought about it. I was like, he called on the Lord like a superpower. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has been in the movie, like, ever will be my strength. Or, go Power Rangers or something. Let the force be with you or whatever. He called on the Lord like he could just tap into the Lord. And he did. He devoured his little brother. Well, let me tell you something. That's what the Lord wants to do with you. He wants you to call on him so he can devour your enemy before you, because your rod and your staff is comforting you. You can hold this staff in your hand and not be afraid, because you know the Lord is going to help you yield this staff. The Lord is going to help you fight in this situation. Keep going.
Count of one con. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Psalms 23:5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
Listen, the Lord is setting you up in front of all the options. Like right now, you broke. Now I'm trying to. You hurt. You're going through a lot. Your family and friends turning their back on you. You don't got family and friends. You're alone. You don't have real people that you can rely on or depend on. That's cool. Because everybody knows that you're in this situation right now. So when you come out of this situation, when you elevate to the next stage, Mike test. When you come out of the situation that you're in and you elevate to the next stage, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna elevate to the next stage, and you're gonna say, they're gonna say, dang, bro, how you get on like that? You not gonna say, well, you know how I do. I just been grinding, I've been hustling. I got it out the mud. I got it, it's all me. I got it out the mud. That's not what you're gonna say, because as fast as you elevate yourself, as fast as the Lord will throw you down. You ever see somebody that's got, that's shining for a little bit, and then the next thing you know, they're not shining? Well, that's because they're walking around talking to everybody like they are doing it. No, you're going to say, man, I thank the Lord. It's the Lord. The Lord the one that did this. The Lord got me this house. The Lord got me this car. The Lord made my business successful. The Lord bless my family and made me have beautiful children and beautiful wives and beautiful everything. The Lord did it. You start giving the Lord credit, then what the Lord gonna do? He's gonna give you more stuff to give him credit for. He's preparing a table in the presence of your enemy so he can get the credit when he brings you out of it. That's the God we serve. The God we serve wants credit for everything. That's all he wants. All he wants is for you to say he did it, and thank you for waking me up. Thank you for feeding my family. Thank you for clothing me, man. Why are you such a good person, man? The Lord. You start doing that, the Lord gonna be like, oh, he not. See, this is who you are right now. Let me tell you who you are to the Lord right now. Right now, you are an ungrateful friend. You're an ungrateful son or daughter. Because every time you get on, you give your job the credit. You give yourself the credit. You give everybody the credit. You don't ever give him the credit. But every time something bad happens, you pray to him. So you pray to him to get you out the bad. Then he gets you out the bad. Then you the one that got you out the bad. Nah, bro, you weak. You really, you a HAN. Figure that out. That's what you are. You a HAN. Because you are not able to give the Lord his credit. When he doing this in front of your enemies so he can raise you up. Keep going.
Count of the one con. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
The Lord got enough for you. Your cup gonna run over in what the Lord got for you, in the protection, in the wealth, in the riches, and the brotherhood. This brotherhood that we got in here is the most important thing that we have, and it's the most important thing to keep. And if you're looking around everybody else, what everybody else does not have is people around them that they can trust. Can you imagine how miserable your life is if you got everything you want, but you can't trust nobody around you? Imagine how a billionaire loses money and then blows his brains out. Have you ever thought about that?
Concert.
You'd be like, all right, you a billionaire. You can survive on, you could just turn your life down a little bit and just live. They can't do that because they don't even have a reason for living outside of that. They don't have a reason for living outside of their money. Well, imagine you never had $100,000 all at once. Your entire life, you haven't had $100,000. And guess what? You still love the Lord, and you still a good person, and you still happy, and you still got morality, and you ain't out here you ain't out here blowing rod. You ain't getting boo-booed on. The girls is going to Dubai. Right. The sisters is going to Dubai and get shitted on for $20,000 in Dubai. And then they coming back and looking at you like you ain't nothing. Go ahead.
Concert. I was just talking to my rib, and I was saying, it's just got to be miserable for these billionaires because black people, we happy and laughing, and we are the poorest. And these white people, they lose a few million, they jump off a bridge, they lose their life. They're never happy, they're never satisfied, and they have everything.
Well, that's why they hate you so much. Because they set you up in the hood, on drugs, destroyed, not having a family, breaking your family up, dividing your family from your youth, so that you could unalive yourself like they do. But you keep fighting. You keep pushing. You keep trying to have a better day. You've never seen a day like they've seen. You never lived a life. They don't understand why you're so strong. Because the one is stronger than the other. We are two different manner of people than they are. The Lord gave you a strength that he didn't give no one else. So that's what you see happening, and that's why you need to keep the Lord first. All right?
We do have a couple of questions in the chat.
Let's get it.
All right. If you have any questions, by the way, just drop them in the chat or raise your hand. We got a sister, one princess of nowhere. She says, Salakia Adawan Baba Kushal. Explain Ecclesiastes 7:20. Does that mean people used to be righteous but are not now? And then I think he has a follow-up comment as well. Would you like me to read that now?
Let's see what this is.
We break this down for Con. So
Ecclesiastes or
it says Ecclesiastes, okay, sir. 7:20.
All right, go ahead.
Kind. Ecclesiastes 7:20. For there is not a just man upon earth that doeth good, Salakia, and sinneth not. So her question is, does that mean people used to be righteous but are not now?
Go up a couple of verses. Let's get the context of what they're talking about.
Come on.
We in 7.
That was verse 20. I want to go to verse 18. It is good that thou shouldest take hold of this. Yea, also from this withdraw not thine hand, for he that feareth God. Ecclesiastes 7:13. Consider the work of God, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked?
This is the first thing you got to see. The Lord made certain people crooked. You know who goes? Which people were made crooked? You can grab this. Who can make straight what I have made crooked? Who was made crooked? See?
Was it Esau?
Give her a hand. The white man. The white man was made evil. Okay, let me put it like this. What do we say the white man? The white man is the what that the Bible speaks of?
The devil.
The devil.
That's right.
Now, how was the devil made good? Is the devil a good guy? Let me ask you, can the devil be a good guy?
I don't know what a Christian would say, but his job is to be the bad guy.
All right. Now, let's take that out of the mystical world of evolution and imagination, and let's take that and put that into reality. What nation of people are the most wicked, evil people on the face of the earth that has raped, robbed, and murdered more than anyone? Let's not talk about in the spirit realm, under the ground. Let's talk about in reality. What's the nation of people? They say the devil come to do what? They name it all the time. What is it?
Steal, kill, and destroy.
Kill, steal, and destroy. So let's put that into skin. What people have killed, stolen, and destroyed the most? What race of people? If you had to pick a race of people and say, historically, through history, what race of people could you look at and say, they've stolen more land than anyone, they've killed more people than anyone, and they've destroyed more land and people than anyone? What race of people would you say? Huh? The white people. That's right. So if you had to pick a race of people to be the devil, who would you pick to be the devil just from the facts? Go ahead and say it. If you had to pick a race of people to be the devil, to be the most evil people on this earth, which race of people, because of the evidence, the white people? Well, the Bible just said, consider the work of Yatazaq.
The work of God.
The work of God. All right? Consider that. God did this. Then right after that, he said what?
For who can make that straight which he hath made crooked?
Who can clean up a white man when the Lord made him crooked? Everybody, we all have a white man in our mind that's not racist. Well, not all white people are not racist, because what about Bobby? What about Ted? What about, like Lil Wayne said, that white man came in to save my life. I was shocked on the floor. All the black people ran in to go get the drugs and the money, but the white man stepped in to save my life. So I can't say all white men are evil. This is what you have to understand. Their nation is evil. The majority of their people is evil. And if you talk to a white man, he'll show you how white he is internally and externally. He'll show you. Well, the Lord said they were made crooked, so you can't make them straight. You can't pray them into being righteous. You can't ask God to make. They were made crooked. Okay, you got to get that to understand this. Keep going.
Connor one Khan, the Ecclesiastes 7:14. In the day of prosperity, be joyful, but in the day of adversity, consider God also has set the one over against the other.
In the day of adversity, what do you got to consider now? That God is setting one against the other. Who is in control? You? Who in control? The Lord. The Lord is in control. Let's keep that in mind when you go through life. Now let's think back about life and let's remember who has been in control. You know who you should be mad about? You know who you should be mad at? You know who you every time you think about something bad that happened to you, take it to the Lord. You know why? Because he's the one that's doing it to you. Now the question is why? Why would he do this to me? Why would he let this happen to me? Everything that I've gone through, why? It's because he wants your attention. And this is how I get your attention. This is how I get you to see that I'm doing this to you. Okay, what's a whooping? What part of the whooping is good? What's the good part of the whooping? Huh? The discipline and the talk. But I'm talking about the whooping. So you talking about the talking? Why are you getting beat? The didn't I tell you? Is that the good part? What part of the whooping is good?
My parents say because they do it because they love me. That's what they say.
Yeah. Thing work. The parent thing. The parents say, "I'm whooping your behind because I love you." When I say don't open that door, don't open that door. When I say don't go over that door, that's love. Well, the Lord love you too. The Lord got a different type of whooping that he give out though. He got a little different. His whooping ain't built. His whooping is dead. His whooping is, with being destroyed. And when all of this pain happens to you, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to turn to him for the solution. That's what he wants. Keep going.
Connor one Khan. God also hath set the one over against the other, to the end that man should find nothing after him.
The end that man should do what?
God that Salakia. To the end that man should find nothing after him.
This is what he's showing you. Ain't nothing else going on but what I got going on. I'm doing this. So the only way you can get this to stop is you got to talk to me. You can't go to the, you can't go to nobody. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. You got to come holler at me to get this to stop.
Right.
And as long as you keep going to other places to get this to stop, then it's going to keep happening because you're ignoring me. And I'm the one doing it to you. And I'm doing it to you so that you can change. Keep going.
Come. Verse 15. All things have I seen in the days of my vanity.
So what is Solomon saying? Solomon was rich. He had everything. He had everything a man could want, and he's seen everything. He's seen what it's like to have women, to have riches, to have wealth, to have power, military, knowledge, wisdom. All this have I seen in my vanity. Go ahead.
There is a just man that perisheth in his righteousness.
There's a good man that perishes as a good man. You know what they say about the good, huh? What they say about the good? The good die young. What he's saying right here. A good man, a righteous man perish in his righteousness. Keep going.
And there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness.
Then there's an evil nigga that lived to be 100. There's an evil man that lived. See, you like, man, why little Teddy had to die? You know who say that? The big brother that sells all the drugs. The big brother that sells all the drugs has a little brother that's on the football team. He's about to go to college. What's the damn movie? Ricky.
Yeah, they got a lot of
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, Boys in
What
the Hood.
is it? Who stayed alive?
The gangsters.
The gangsters.
Cube and them.
The drug dealer.
Yeah.
Who died?
The college kid.
The one finna go to college. The good one. The one nobody saw this happening to. He left. And so what did the wicked man think for the rest of his life? Lord, you should have took me. You should have took me because I'm the one that deserved it. Well, I got you here for a reason. I got you here for a reason. What's the reason? I want to use you. So what's the problem? You keep talking to me about why I did this. I'm doing this to get your attention. If you and your brother would have did what I told him to do, then he probably would still be here. But I had to shake you up by touching something you love to get your attention. Do you understand that? Don't make it to where the Lord got to touch something you love to get you to look at him. Don't make it to where the Lord got to shake you up so that now that you can look and say, all right, Lord, what you want? Damn, you and Ricky could have been here together. If you would have just done this earlier, you sitting up here watching all these videos. You know what watching class is and not applying it? It's like somebody that go to the gym and work out every day, but while they in the gym, they drinking cotton candy water. They drinking cotton candy Kool-Aid while they in the gym. They on the treadmill running, getting rid of calories, and then they drinking cotton candy Kool-Aid while they running. What the hell are you doing this for? You're doing this for nothing. If you're not finna apply the thing that could change you, you're gonna have to change what the Lord wants you to change. And if he can't get you to change by just, say, go to class or, hey, you should, and he'll say, all right, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this from you. I know you love this. Oh, you like that a lot? Oh, you really like that, don't you? Oh, okay. Let me take this from you then because you don't want to listen to me. Okay, now. Oh, he's talking to me now. Hey, y'all, it's working. He's talking to me. What do you want? Oh, you mad at me? Oh, now you hate me. Oh, it's now forgive me. Okay. Well, let me give you what you want. Here, take this. You want more drugs? I'm going to give you more drugs. You want more alcohol? I'm going to give you more alcohol. Here, take everything you want. And now, you're destroyed. You go to jail or you go to prison. You get a DEI, DUI. You get all these damn certificates of evil. And then, as soon as the doors of the jail close, boom. You close your eyes and you look up into the sky and you do it. Why have thou forsaken me? Lord, I love you so much. So now he got to get respect and love out of you through a cell. He had to put you in a cell for you to talk to him. He had to destroy you and take everything from you for you to talk to him. Why don't you just be a righteous man so you don't have to go through the pain and the agony of everything that we're going through right now? Keep going.
Ecclesiastes 7:16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise.
Don't be so. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. You doing that? That's wrong. Don't be over righteous. That don't mean don't be zealous about being good. That means don't be an oppressor of somebody. Don't be religious. Religious people are over righteous. They're in there drinking. They're drinking alcohol. Nothing wrong to drink alcohol. What is it wrong to do?
Being Salakia.
What is it wrong to do? What is it wrong to do?
Sin. Being drunk.
Being drunk. Is it wrong to eat? Is it wrong to eat?
La,
What is it wrong to do?
eating in excess.
What is that called?
That's gluttony.
Being gluttony.
Yeah.
It's wrong way to do things. You have to find out the right way to do everything. Don't be righteous over much. Don't say, look at him. They at the bar, they buying bottles, they some hypocrites. No, now when we in the club every week falling all over the floor, throwing up, fighting everybody, and then we in the parking lot talking about you need to come to Jesus. Then we some hypocrites. But because we buying bottles every week, we in the section and we wear jewelry, we talk to women and we have fun, that doesn't mean we hypocrites. Because we're doing everything moderately. We know what's right and we know what's wrong. Don't be righteous over much. Go ahead.
Khan, why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Be not righteous over much. Why did you destroy thyself? Why are you destroying yourself with your over righteousness? You're destroying yourself because you're destroying what people see in you and about you when it comes to. Nobody wants to be around the person that's always, you're so wrong for doing this, you're so wrong for doing that. And then what they do?
They go do something themselves.
They go do the exact same thing.
They go do something. Yeah.
You're destroying yourself. Like you're making it to where no one will ever listen to you. You're destroying yourself. Keep going.
Khan, Ecclesiastes 7:17. Be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish.
And then don't be over wicked and foolish. What does that mean? You just don't care what you do. You going on all the lists. You robbing everybody. You robbing the bank. You sleep with everybody. Male and female. Translucent, trans-spiritual, transformer, transmission. You just overeating. You putting the rod in the tree. You know, I seen a video where his sister married a tree. He said he's always there for me. He keeps me safe. He keeps me shaded. You know, he keeps me protected. Looking up, a woman married a tree. Don't be like that. You know, we look at they married in an AI too, sir. Oh, they marrying everything. The woman got a dress on. She got a dress. Stop it. Stop everything. They were about to cut down the tree. You know what she did to save the tree? She married the tree. Now you mean to tell me all the hatred. Why she didn't marry a Mexican?
Damn.
She could have saved him from ICE. She could have saved his family from ICE, from being deported. But you know who she kept? It's the thing that white people have for dogs. It's this thing that white people have for dogs now. They love dogs more than they love black people. A dog can bite a white woman and she'll say, oh, no, don't put it to the don't put him down. You know, a black man can say hi to a white woman and lose his life. A black man can, can whistle at a white woman and lose his life. A dog can bite a white. A tree can be about to get cut down and get a wife. Damn, press like that.
Oh God.
Cutting down the Snell family park tree last year. And while most of it is rooted on city property, some of its 8,000 square foot canopy actually extends into a neighboring lot, which is now for sale. At Saturday's nuptial, several women dressed in white, vowing to honor and protect the tree. The city will discuss the tree's future at a meeting tomorrow.
Now, you're trying to tell me these are leaders of the world?
Several
White people? That's who you follow? That's who you celebrate they God, you worship them, and they marrying trees. Well, guess what's next, Shaquisha? Guess what's next? Darnelia. Your mama named Danielle, and your daddy named Darnell. Darnelia. Guess what's next? You finna ain't no good men out here. Ain't that what you say? Trees. Some good trees out here. There's some good post oak. There's some good pecan, some good hickory out here. They got the wood. But that's what you are. You are so white in your mind. You do what they do.
Come. Be not overmuch wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time?
Why do you have to die before your time? Because you want to be foolish and wicked. You want to be so destroyed. You want to lean to your own understanding and your own lust. You want to destroy yourself. Why do that to yourself? You don't have to die before what?
Before thy time.
Before what?
Before thy time.
Some people are dying early because they don't even have to die when they die. They're dying before the time that was appointed for them to die because they go and get into something. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If I could, Cap, is that where we get the saying in the world, he was gone too soon?
Gone too soon. Because he died before his time. See, let me tell you something, parents. We gotta be parents. We can't let our kids go to every party because they look sad and they want to go. You know what I mean? You can't be so weak to just be like, you know, one of the things I really try to make sure that I do when it comes to my children is I try not to give them over much liberty. You know what that means? I don't want to, I love my children and I want them to have fun and enjoy themselves, but I don't want to give them too much freedom because too much freedom is a sin. Too much food is a sin. Too much alcohol is a sin. Too much sex is a sin. Too much of anything is wrong. I don't want to have this feeling in my mind to where I got to say, damn, if I wouldn't have let him go here, he would have still been here. That is a grievous thing to have someone die before the time. Well, a lot of us go through that. People die before the time. And guess what that is? That's the Lord. And what he's doing is saying, well, if you would listen to me, I would have had him here. I would have told you, don't let him go. And a lot of times you hear that in your head and you ignore it. He don't need to go to that party. Don't let him go. Nah, you can go. Go ahead. Who gonna be there? Oh, nobody. And then what they say?
Oh yeah, nobody.
Nobody. Me and oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. You know, Lord forbid that happens to any one of us, but what you want to definitely do is be aware that there is so much danger out here. There's so much danger because no one is raising their kids correctly. No one is teaching their kids how to be disciplined.
Right.
So these children are going to these parties and these events, and they are destroying themselves with too much freedom. You want to keep your children away from those environments as much as you can. You want to. A lot of times my sons go to the party. I just go to the party and sit outside and just sit in the parking lot. Because if something happened, I'm right there.
Right.
And I'm going to be out in the parking lot with them. Like, hey, y'all, go home. Hey, where your daddy? Where your mom at? Call them right now. Ain't no more adults like that in the world. Where them adults at? I remember we used to be in the parking lot about to fight, and then some woman come out in some gown and some house shoes out of some car.
Oh yeah, with the slippers.
Just some slides. She comes. Hey, what y'all doing?
Yeah.
Get y'all. Hey, I'm like, Damn, man.
Watching over the neighborhood the
Dang.
whole time. Yeah.
God, dang. Meet me at the park. Meet me at the park then. She gonna pull up at the park, guys. She gonna pull up at the park and she gonna, where are those adults at? You know what the adults today are doing? I'ma mind my business. These kids out here crazy. The adults today are afraid of the kids. I'ma mind my business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. No, it got everything to do with me. It got everything to do with me. Keep going.
Count on one count. Ecclesiastes 7:18. It is good that thou shouldest take hold of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, also from this withdraw not thine hand.
Mm-hmm.
For he that feareth God shall come forth of them all.
Him that feareth the Lord will overcome everything. What are we trying to tell you? That if you want to overcome everything, depression, anxiety, death, pain, abandonment, the lack of love, the lack of brotherhood, the lack of anything, come to the Lord. This is where it's at right here. And he's not in the Christian church. He's not in the Muslim mosque. He's not in those places. The reason there's nobody in here because people don't want to serve God for real. People would rather go and sing and dance because that's not real. That's not real. This, following the Lord, obeying him, that requires change. That's real.
Right.
That's the real thing that you need. Keep going.
Count on one count. Verse 19. Wisdom strengtheneth the wise more than 10 mighty men which are in the city.
You know what protect the city more than men? Knowledge from the Lord.
Right.
See, you get information from anything. It's a bottle of water, purified water. What does it say on here? Cap is small. It ain't even got no ingredients on here. It ain't got nothing. Well, it's water. It shouldn't have no ingredients.
Damn.
But this is information. The information on this is just information.
Right.
The information on this book is just information. Wisdom from God, oh, that's different. That right there, that's a real thing. That teaches you that's a real problem solver. That's a real understanding that the world can't give and the world can't take away. Keep going.
Count on one count. Ecclesiastes 7:20. For there is a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not.
There is a just man. There are righteous men that do good and that don't sin.
So like, for there is not a just man that upon earth.
Go ahead, read that again.
So like, for there is not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not.
What does that mean about all of us? We all what? We all sin and fall short of his glory. There is not a just man that doeth good and sinneth not, but what?
Verse 21. Also take heed unto all words that are spoken, lest not thou hearest thy servant curse thee.
Let me tell you what's important. You got to understand that we're all broken. We're all hurt. You know how you can look at somebody and say, well, he can do that because he was raised rich. He was raised with his family. He always had this. He always had that. It's different for him. But for me, I didn't have a family. I had to get out the mud. I had to hustle myself. I had to go through this. Guess what? Guess one thing that puts us all on level ground. We're all sinners.
Right.
Rich sinners, poor sinners. Middle class sinners, lower middle class, upper middle class, higher upper class, lower middle class. Guess what they all got in common? Sin. That's how we're all the same. Because we all anger the Lord. And the conclusion of the whole matter is to fear the Lord and keep his commandments. He's letting you know there's no difference from the top to the bottom. The only difference that we have is that, I mean, the only difference is that we have is the will to obey God. That's what's important. Who's really serious about obeying God? Who's really ready to apply it? Want to say something?
So, does that mean also?
It's just not working properly.
The unrighteous man, the man that that Yahweh has not chosen. That means he is supposed to listen and obey also.
No. So basically, let me tell you. Wait. I don't mean no, like they don't need to listen and obey. What I mean is, don't think about it like the man that the Lord has not chosen. Don't think about it like, hey, you. I chose you. I didn't choose you. So I know y'all gonna be evil, and I know y'all gonna be good. Don't think about it like that. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. I chose all of y'all, but y'all don't choose me. Do you understand that? Everybody in here, my nigga. I mess with all y'all, but everybody in here don't mess with me. So I'm only gonna take the ones that I chosen that mess with me. The other ones that I chose, they don't mess with me like that. So I'm gonna lead them here to be with the people they mess with. I'm gonna lead them here to, oh, you want to be with them? You love them more than me? Okay, you are my children. You're my chosen. You're my elect. But you don't want to be. So I'm gonna just let you stay here with the people you love. I love you enough to let you love who you want to love. I love you enough to let you go. I'm not gonna make who is the Lord making any of you do this? Did the Lord make you come here today? Did you wake up and say, I have to go to class today. It's time for me to go to class. Let me brush my teeth so I can. Are you a robot? No, you're not. You can choose to do what you want to do. And you chose to use your time of this day to come here today. Well, that's how it is with the Lord. The Lord, you are the chosen people of God. You are an Israelite. You are the people that the Lord chose to rule the earth. But now the question is, do you choose the Lord? That's the question. That's the question that need to be answered. Because them the people that's going to get a crown. If you don't choose him, that's why I said many are called, but few are chosen, because we call, but you don't want to do the work. You're not selected to work because you don't come and apply. How can you get selected for something you're not at? Let's just say I'm giving out free TVs. What's the only people that can get free TVs if I'm giving them out? Huh? Say that in the mic.
Yeah.
The people that come.
The people that show up.
Right.
Them the only people that I can give a TV to. If you're not here, then you don't even know about the TV. Because you're doing something else. See what I'm saying? Draw down to verse 26.
Come on. This is leading into the second part of her question. Would you like me to read it?
Mm-hmm.
Also, Baba Kasha explained Ecclesiastes 7:26. What does heart ensnares and nets mean, and how to prevent from being that type of woman? The water for answering. Shalom.
Start 25 then.
That's the question. Ecclesiastes 7:25. I applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness.
So this is what he's saying. I put my mind to finding this information out that I'm looking for. And what's the information I want to know? I want to know about wisdom. What did he say before he said? I searched out wisdom.
The reason of things.
The reason of things. Wickedness and bullshit. That's folly.
Right.
And the foolishness and madness. So what did he put his mind toward? Everything. He's trying to see, where does all the bull stuff come from? Where does all the confusion come from? Read the next verse.
Count of the one come.
And this is what he found out in his research. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I found more bitter than death the woman.
The what?
The woman.
What did he find more bitter than death?
The woman.
Who is the most bitter thing on? What is the most bitter thing on the woman on the earth?
The woman.
What did he find in his research of foolishness, righteousness, happiness, healthiness, wisdom, out of everything on earth? In his research, he found out the most foolish thing on the earth. More foolish and bitter than death. The what?
The woman.
Keep going.
Whose heart is snares and nets.
What's her heart? Her heart is her mind.
Right.
Every time you hear in the Bible when it says somebody's heart, remember it's talking about their mind. Because if I tell you that I remember this song by heart, does my heart know this song? It's in my mind.
Right.
It's not here. That's how we talk. I'm like, man, that song, that's my heart right there. I love it and it's in my mind. Well, I found more bitter than that, the woman, her mind is snares and nets. You know what her mind is? A trap. That's what it is. And who does it trap?
Niggas.
Men.
Right. Yeah.
Do you know why men? Do you know? Damn. I'm gonna have to. Do you know why niggas take showers?
To get the other woman off.
For women.
Right.
For women.
Yeah.
Men be chilling. Men,
Cause
I ain't do nothing today.
Because they stink.
I ain't go nowhere. I ain't do nothing.
I ain't
don't need
working.
no shower. All I did was went to the stove. Came back to the crib. I went, I ain't do nothing. Damn. Well, everything a man do is for a woman. You know why he get money?
Because they
What you gonna say, sis? Go ahead. We can hear you.
The computer go ahead.
because they funky.
Dang, that's tough.
Listen, men do everything for women. Men don't need nothing. Women do. That's why men do it. Men go to work. Listen, if there was a society without women, men would not work. Am I lying? You get money so that you can take her out, pay the bills for her. You'll build your own stuff. If there was no women out, we would just be cutting down trees. We would be utilizing the land. We would cut down trees. We would trim the wood off the trees, use the wood off the trees. We would be so innovative. Go ahead.
Cat, this is so heavy. I was just talking to my rib about stunting.
Mm-hmm.
I said men stunt for women. It's not, for men at all. This is
Why do women get their hair done?
To look good.
Huh?
To look good for
For
their
who?
man. For their
Oh.
man.
No, it
What?
ain't for the men. Go ahead. For who? For themselves.
Mm.
You know why you put lipstick on? For you. You know why you put on mascara and all that decolatory makeup? For you. We don't give a damn about that. Never in the history of niggerdom have I heard she need to put that lipstick on. she need to be beat to the gods for me to talk to her.
Damn.
It's called self-care.
No, we don't give a damn about that. But you do. So because you do, we say, oh, damn, baby, you looking good. Okay, I see you. All right, I like that. Damn. We don't care. We like that as soon as you wake up face. Natural. That's what we like. So everything that you do is for women. It's not for us. Don't think that we don't care about all that stuff. We may want you to go ahead and get some of that dead skin off your feet. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you can do that at home. You can paint your toenails your damn self. Them fingernails ain't got to be like this. That fingernail don't got to be this damn long. That fingernail is that long. You can't braid no hair. You can't fix a pot of rice with that fingernail. You can't hold a spoon because of that fingernail. That fingernail is for you. It ain't for me. But you know what? Damn, baby, them nails shoulder is nice.
Damn.
That shoulder look good. I like your hair. Women don't know what the hell they want to do. everything that you do it for another woman. You don't do it for a man. Let me tell you how confused women are. Women will do the big chop and cut all their hair off, post a picture, and then the next week, guess what they got on their picture?
A wig.
A wig. How the hell you please somebody like that? Somebody that cut all their hair off for a post, just so they can see the reaction. Girl, you snapped. What they be saying? Girl, you did that. You do all that for everybody else. Your man don't care about it. Solomon said, I know what the problem with the earth is. It's women. Read the next part.
Count of the one kind.
Whosoever what?
Whoso pleaseth God shall.
Whosoever pleases himself.
Whoso pleaseth God.
Whosoever pleaseth the woman.
Whoso pleaseth God.
If you want to please God, what?
It shall escape from her.
Shall do what?
Shall escape from her.
Who do you get from if you want to please God?
Her. That's tough. That's
Yikes.
tough.
Yikes, sisters. The sister said, what was her question?
Her question was, what does heart ensnares and nets mean, and how to prevent from being that type of woman? The water.
Well, let me tell you. You are only going to be the way you were created to be. And you don't even know how to be different. You can't be because it's in your nature. So let me tell you what the thing that has to happen is the man has to be strong. Because if he want to please the Lord, he can't be taken by just focusing on you and pleasing you and making his life about you. Because you are going to make him stop obeying God. Stop serving God. Stop focusing on God. Because he's going to love you more than God. He's going to worship you. The Lord told us we can't go into strange women. Why? Why can't we go into strange women?
So like it, sir?
Go ahead.
Because it will turn our hearts from the Lord.
They're going to make you worship Buddha. They're going to make you worship white Jesus.
Right.
They're going to make you worship Krishna. They're going to make you worship their God. You're going to turn them away. You're going to start to do voodoo because you got you a woman that's in the voodoo. They're going to make you worship what they believe. And you know why you're going to do it? Because her heart is a trap.
Right.
Her mind is a trap. And you're going to say, like Adam, you're going to say, whatever you want, boo. I'm happy wife, happy life.
Honeydew.
I'm whatever you want me to do, baby. That's what you're going to say. Solomon was like, I got 1,000 women. I know what the problem with life is. Women. Brothers, let me tell you something. Focus on the Lord, because if you don't and you focus on women, then they're going to become your God. That's what he said. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 27.
No, you can read the last part.
Oh, Khan. So I can. Ecclesiastes 7:26. Whoso pleases God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
But the what?
But the sinner shall be taken by her.
A man that's not spiritual, that don't understand what we in here talking about right now, you're going to be taken by a woman. And you're going to think that you're doing God's work. You're going to think, well, God want me to make sure that my wife is happy. God want me to, to make sure that she's happy. Who is God that wants you to make sure she's happy? Who's the God?
I don't know.
Who is the God that wants you to make sure that the woman is happy? Now I want the sisters to answer this. What's her name? One what?
This question is by One Princess.
One Princess of Nowhere. Who is the God that wants you to make sure that your wife is happy? This will answer your question. We'll wait for you. White God. Put that on the screen. Herself.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Give
That's
her a
hit.
hand.
That's a hit right
Give
there.
her a hand. That's
One
true.
princess of nowhere says herself.
Herself. She's the God. You know what? You know what the serpent in the garden promised the woman? He said that God doesn't want you to know this other information, because if you find out this other information, you will become what? What will you become? Gods. The black woman as God has been a doctrine since the garden.
Mm.
You understand?
Sir.
You can't worship women. Worship the Lord. All right. Next question.
All right, sir. The next question is Princess Kanawa says, Salakia, sir, could you break down 1 Timothy 3:2-12 with emphasis on those particular men having control over their households and how that translates in real life?
1 Timothy
The water
3
cap.
and what?
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2-12.
2:12. All right, let's get it.
Come
Through
on,
12?
Come on, so
Sis
long.
want
So
a
she wants a
breakdown. Okay, come on,
breakdown. Come on, sir. Let me just pull that real quick.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. Thank you, sis. Because now I get to talk about bishops and
Oh my goodness, it's getting
deacons.
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 Good
Deacons has
night.
been very popular to talk about this week.
Right, I would agree, sir.
Deacons. I didn't even know we were going to talk about deacons today. Okay, let's get it.
So 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2. A bishop then must be blameless.
Start at verse 1. I mean, since we're going to start
we
at
are
2,
at the top.
might as well start at 1.
First Timothy, Salakia, let me share this right. 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desireth a good work.
Listen, this is a good thing for you to want to be a leader in Israel. A bishop is a leader. That's the rank of someone that men report to. If you want to be a leader, that's good. That's not a bad thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like growing up and saying, I want to be a police officer. That's not the problem. Police is not the problem. It's what they do when they become police. What kind of police do we not like? What kind of police? What do they call, huh? Crooked cops.
Right.
Crooked. Police ain't the problem. Who's the problem? The crooked ones. If you desire the office of a bishop, bishop ain't the problem. What's the problem? The crooked ones.
Right. That's right.
The ones that want your money. The ones that don't want to teach. The ones that don't want to help. The ones that all they want from you is your bread. Keep going.
1 Timothy 3:2. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife.
So now this man that's a leader, he has to be someone that you can't see his life and say that he's a hypocrite. He has to be blameless. Okay, let me help y'all out. A lot of y'all try to pull this scripture on y'all husbands. The bishop must be blameless, the husband of one wife. Let me help you understand. Trooper John, Trooper Yaman, whatever his name is, he not a bishop.
Right.
He's just a trooper. He's still learning. You looking at this brother that just got off of crack, and you mad that he's still fighting with drug addiction, and you want to call him a hypocrite. Give the nigga some time to become and grow a bishop, to become a bishop. You are stopping his growth because you're constantly reminding him of his old self.
Right.
You're constantly reminding him of who he is trying to fight to stop being.
Right.
We give you time to grow. We understand that, you're not there yet. That's why we got counsel. So if you see your husband doing something and he's a young man, a trooper, or officer 50, 500, whatever, 1,000, if you see him doing something he shouldn't be doing, you should be saying, let's get counsel. so you can get help.
Right.
So you can grow into a what?
A bishop.
A bishop.
Right.
Because once you become a bishop, a leader, bishop must be blameless. The what?
Khan. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach.
So if we talk about the hospitality should be given when it comes to what?
Guest or
The guest.
right.
What is of good behavior? When is that? When you're dealing with the who?
A guest.
The guest.
Right.
Apt to teach who?
A guest.
Apt to teach the guest. Sober and vigilant to who?
The guest.
The guest, because you're the leader. So
Right.
everybody that comes into the class are your guests. And you should be the husband of one wife. What are you teaching your people that you're teaching?
To get married to the truth.
You are teaching everybody. You see me? I'm married to the game.
Right.
You want to be like me? You got to come and be married to the game. You got to now come in here and give your life to the work of God. This ain't about a man having one wife. This ain't about that. Because we are the bride of Christ. Who's the bride of Christ? Me?
Israel.
How many people is there? One?
That's 12 nations.
12 nations.
Millions
How many
or
wives does Christ have?
I mean,
Christ has 12 nations of ribs.
Right.
Because that's what we're talking about. The people. Christ has multiple wives. He gave a parable about it. He said 5 wise virgins and 5 foolish virgins.
Right.
The parable of the 10 virgins. Christ talked about having multiple wives. The one wife that you have to have. Wait. It said the bishop, the husband.
The husband of one wife.
How many wives did Christ have?
I mean, in that parable, he had 10.
Right, but in reality?
In reality, he has none.
None. Could Christ be a bishop?
According, if a Christian broke this down, la sir.
Jesus Christ couldn't even be a bishop according to this. If you think this is about marriage, this is not about marriage. This is about the truth. The truth, being married to the game, and you can't be swaying between mixing this with Christianity and a little Islam and a little Moorish science and a little spirituality. What's spirituality? What's the rules of spirituality?
No rules.
No rules.
No rules. No rules.
How do you look if you're spiritual? All right, I believe in God, but I also believe that I can have a threesome too. And I also believe I can smoke a little weed.
The rocks.
And then I wear amethyst.
Right.
And what's some other stones?
Sargat.
Sardis. And these are I gotta clean my energy.
Crystal.
And I burn sage around the house.
Right.
You walk around that house burning sage after you smoke the weed. you roll the blunt. Smoke the weed, and then after that you burn. You walk around like this. Nah, that don't work.
What you cleaning the house from?
That don't work. You putting demons in the house, and then you want to clean the demons
right
from the house. No, it don't work like that.
Right.
Keep going.
Kind of one kind. 1 Timothy 3:3. Not given to wine, no striker, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, but not covetous.
So he's not a drunkard. He's not beating his family. He's not a striker. He's not beating the people under him. And he's not greedy for filthy lucre. What's filthy lucre? Anybody know what that means? Look it up, IBO. Filthy lucre. It's very simple. It's what your pastor loves the most. That's all it is. Go ahead.
So the definition of lucre is an old-fashioned or formal word for money, profit, or riches.
Money. What if you're a leader in Israel, what can you not care about? The money. What kind of money? The filthiest money. You know that when you tell somebody what's filthy money, okay, this is a good one. Okay, let's say a drug dealer say, "Hey man, I'm gonna come in here and get $20,000." Is that filthy lucre?
Do you got a requirement of it? Not really. It's just a man dropping bread.
That's all it is.
It's just a man dropping bread, really.
If a drug dealer come in here and give us $20,000, that's not filthy lucre. He just giving the money. He just donating. All your money is from blood.
Right.
What's the difference from his money and Walmart money?
Right.
It's all done from slave labor. What's filthy lucre?
If I could take a shot at it, sir. Filthy lucre is you will have a castle in heaven if you give me your retirement check.
Give him a hand. Filthy lucre is the money you get from lying to somebody. That's what filthy lucre. Filthy lucre is if you don't give this money, you won't go to heaven. Filthy lucre is it's another good one. People always want to guilt trip you on you didn't give your money, you didn't give your time. How many envelopes do y'all see in here? How many baskets you see in here? You don't care about your money. You care about you.
Right.
Filthy lucre is taking from the poor and getting Rolexes and telling them, oh, you didn't give your money, God won't be with you. Not being greedy. That's what filthy lucre comes from, your greed. The leader, the bishop. So all these preachers that's talking about jets and Maybachs and Rolexes and red bottoms and all, that money is dirty because they're not teaching people how to become clean. Get going.
Counter to one kind. 1 Timothy 3:4. One that ruleth well his own house.
And this leader can now also rule his house well. Do you know how hard it is for a man that's a leader? Let's say, for instance, I'm a therapist. I'm a child therapist, right? And then my child gets on the internet and say, my daddy ain't shit. He don't never do nothing. He ain't never here. He don't never feed me. I don't got no clothes. I don't got this. What does that make me look like as a child therapist?
If I could, it either makes you look like you're bad at your job or you're not doing your job with your own child.
That's the important thing about families. It's important, especially wives. It's important, wives, that you remember that you were married to a prophet of God, a priest. You don't ever want to make his work look like it's fake, unless it is. If your husband's work is fake, then take him to where? Facebook? Should you take him to Instagram? Where should you take him if your husband is being whatever? To counsel. You should take him to counsel. You don't take him to TikTok. All right. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 5. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God?
If you can't rule your own house, how are you going to deal with all these people? That's why it's so important for you wives to be good wives and not emotional. So emotional because you don't ever want to make it seem like your husband can't do his job. You don't ever want him to look like he's not obligated, like he's not doing his job well. So whatever you got going on in your house, that's between you and your husband, and you should take him to counsel so it can be done and dealt with.
Right.
We're talking about a bishop. What's your boy name that's all over the internet right now? Deacon? Deacon was such and such.
Mm-hmm.
You know why the sister gave up and went to the internet, and now she on episode 2 or 3 or 4? She got episodes. She got a saga. We on season 1 of Deacon Hakar House. You know why? Because he wasn't listening to the counsel. The men that he respect, he didn't even listen to the men he respect. You have to have someone that we can go to resolve our issues. If not, then things will blow out of proportion. So let's say we in the hood. I want to kill you. I want to kill you. We in the hood. I'm mad you did this and that. What could stop me from killing you? If we had what?
Conversation.
We had a conversation, and if we had a mediator. We had somebody to say, hey, so what happened? You owe him how much? And what happened with that? Why you didn't? Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so now I understand. Now if you had a mediator and if both of us was able to listen to that mediator, then it could restore what?
You restore the brotherhood.
It could restore the brotherhood. Because the only reason me and you talking anyway or beefing with each other or been doing business with each other is because we cool. So it's not that we ain't never been brothers, but the brotherhood has been torn because of this thing, this rift that's in between us. Well, we need people to restore the brotherhood. That's what we're here for. Go ahead.
For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God?
He's gonna fix you if he can't fix his family. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Not a novice, lest being lifted up with pride he fall into.
Give me novice. What's a novice? I'm listening. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Not a novice, lest being lifted up with pride he fall into the condemnation of the devil.
What you got? Read it in the mic one more time.
Sir. A novice is a person who is new to or has no experience in a particular field, activity, or a situation.
If you're a leader, you can't be new to the game. You can't be new to the situation. You have to be seasoned. Can't be, I don't know. I never seen this before. What happened? You said what happened?
Damn.
With your wife? Dang, this is beyond my level of expertise. No, you gotta have some winners on you. You have to have been and seen some winters, some summers, some springs, and some falls. You're gonna have to have been and done this for a while. And you can't be full of pride. So many people give you counsel based off of their pride. 1 second, Lord Christ, teaching class. Everything toward? All right, Lord Christ. Go ahead. Yeah, for sure. You can. Hold on.
What's going on?
What do you need?
What?
Hold on. My building? Oh, he opened it? Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, Khan. Not a novice, lest being lifted up with the pride he fall into the condemnation of the devil.
Yeah, if you don't know nothing and you just, let's say you don't know nothing and now I'm counseling people and I don't have no clue on what I'm saying. Now I'm going to give you counsel based off of my own ego, what I think is right for your life, not what I know works because I've seen it work because of time. I'm a novice now. I'm just telling you something because I think it sounds good. What sounds good? Sister, your man ain't spending time with you?
Get rid of him.
You should go ahead and get you another man. That sounds good, but that don't feel good to you because you love him. Let me tell you one thing about black women. Black women are not white women.
Right.
White women are hoes. Do you understand that? Let me help you understand. If you think white women are good women, they not. They hoes. Black women are not hoes. Black women have become hoes because of novice teaching them.
Damn.
Because someone has taught them, you know what you should do? You should leave. Girl, you should be happy. Girl, you should throw a divorce party. You should be happy that he not with. You don't want to leave him. You don't want to. But you got such bad advice from such bad people. Now that's your way of life. Now the world is following the lies of the novice. Go ahead.
Salakia, sir. And you know, in my years in the truth, I've talked to so many women who have left their man or left the man that they love, and they always look back on it. And I say, why would you do it then? You know, they say, I wish I had him back, or I wish we would have worked it out. And I say, well, why'd you leave him? It's like they say bad advice. They're friends.
Bad advice.
Social pressure and things like that.
Social pressure.
Salakia.
That's what it is. People are leaving their man. Let me tell you something. Let's say, for instance, your man is abusing you. That's a good one. That's the one they run to.
Right.
He was abusive. He was putting his hands on me. You know why he's putting his hands on you? Because you was alone and you ain't had no brothers.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Let one of these sisters call and say they man abusive. Guess who she calling?
Us.
The brothers.
Right.
And now you want to put your hands on somebody.
I'm right here.
Here I am.
Right.
You can put your hands on me. You can't put your hands on her, but you can put your hands on me because I'm a man and you're a man. Take some of this frustration out on me, not my sister.
Right.
But when you don't have any brothers and you're alone and you don't have anyone to call, then now you can be abused. You could be misused. Now, your husband, if he really wants to take his anger out and he really wants to be strong, a strong black man, he can find out if he's really a strong black man or not. We'll see who the Lord is with. Then when we find out who the Lord is with, then after your husband is humbled, then you can say, well, is everything okay? Yeah, everything is okay. Everything is restored, and now we can go back to being family. That's what has to happen.
Right.
But it doesn't happen that way because you don't have brothers. You're alone. You're independent. You need brothers, sis. You need brothers. That's why the Lord gave you brothers. Go ahead. Keep going.
Kind of the one kind. Verse 7. Moreover, he must have a good report of them which are without, lest he fall into reproach and the snare of the devil.
Keep going.
Kan. 1 Timothy 3:8. Likewise must the deacons be grave, not double-tongued.
Not what?
Double-tongued.
Not what?
Double-tongued.
It seemed like that's a deacon out there that once upon a time he was an Israelite. Now he a Christianite.
Damn.
Now he don't like the Israelites. He's been fighting Christianity for almost 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
Now he's fighting against Israelites.
If I could, sir, if this deacon you're talking about is the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, it's only one.
He said he had a song said FAWP, like F all white people.
Wow. But what is he saying now?
Now he loves white. You know, they need to come in. We need to embrace white people.
Now they need a hug. You know what's wrong with him? The deacon got double tongue.
Right.
Got two tongues. And them two tongues ain't fixing his marriage. Them two tongues ain't he ain't using them two tongues for his benefit. He's not using them two tongues to fix his marriage. Them two tongues is destroying everything.
That's heavy. That's heavy, sir.
That's
heavy.
Hey,
that's heavy.
Keep going.
Salakia. Likewise, must the deacons be grave.
He may be what?
Must be grave.
Go ahead.
Not double-tongued. Not given to much wine.
I mean, according to the reports, he in the club dropping hundreds in the cup. He putting hundreds in the cup, tipping the dancers. With what?
Not greedy of filthy lucre.
With the filthy lucre. He's putting the hundreds in the cup with the filthy lucre, with the money that he got from lying.
Right.
With the money he got from destroying his wives.
Right.
With the money he got from destroying people.
Right.
Fake Israelites are worse than Christians.
Right.
You're the last plague.
Damn.
You're worse than Christians. Christianity is diabolical, but you are cancerous to blacks and Hispanics. God is going to destroy you on a different level. You know, he's going to expose you. It's a million Christian churches. They not being exposed. They just being dried out. You fake Israelites, you're going to be exposed. You're going to have the whole city, the whole nation is going to know who you are.
Right.
We're going to know about them straps your rib be wearing at nighttime.
Good night.
What that nigga said? My boy said, you hitting me with more than I hit you with.
Oh my God.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he did say that. That's in the messages.
Go ahead.
That's in.
The nigga also said, I got rid of it. It just disappeared.
He said, I got rid of it.
I got rid of it.
That's what he said. Hey, this is not gossip.
Yeah, that's real.
He said that out of his own. So, been exposed. Nate next. Nathaniel. Oh my God. They're gonna fall something serious. And it's crazy because Genesis fell in the first chapter of Genesis. They're just getting started. Even Adam made it to the third chapter to fall.
Sure.
Adam fell in the third chapter. These niggas is falling in the beginning.
Shirts hot off the press.
In the Benin game.
In the Benin game.
They are falling in the beginning of what they just started 30 minutes ago out. And they already over. We're gonna take our time and we're gonna go and assess. We're gonna see if we can be stronger and better. What's the doctrine? Nigga, come and get into school. You need some help? I can help you. Come and get in the Isupk and the Commander General Hunter. That's what you need. We keep telling you, but the pride has destroyed you. You can't be a deacon or a leader full of pride. That's why you're not a deacon. That's why you're not a bishop.
Right.
Because you're so full of pride. Keep going.
Verse 9. Holding the mystery of the faith in a pure conscience.
And you take the knowledge that we give with a pure conscience. You know what? I go to sleep. I sleep good at night with a pure conscience. I sleep with one leg out the covers. I got the fan on, I got the AC on, and I got one leg hanging out the covers because I sleep good. I'm not tossing and turning and stressed out. I wonder if what I said earlier was wrong, and I think that the sister said Deacon ASAP too, Baba Kusha. Throw him in there, Deacon ASAP of the purple people eater. He a hoe too. Him, Kanai, Yatazaq, Nathaniel. What's Big Frida name? Big Frida. All them niggas gotta fall.
Right.
Why? Because you are the problem in the community. Did you know that the Timothy scripture that you pulled, 1 Timothy, is about you? You try to use this on some multiple wives stuff. The scripture is telling you not to be like you. Everything that you do, this is what are we reading? We're reading about your lifestyle. Keep going.
Verse 10. And let these also first be proved. Then let them use the office of a deacon, being found blameless.
Let me tell you, the worst part about all of this,
damn.
The worst part about all of the things about the deacon, what the sister said wasn't emotional. It was highly articulate. It was very calm and relaxed. And you know what she did?
Slaggy, sir, what'd she do?
She proved it.
Damn. God proved he was not a deacon.
She pulled the receipts.
She said, let me just show.
She said, let me play the voice recording.
Damn.
Let me show you. That's what she did.
Cap, that's heavy.
And you know what he was found? Blameful. He wasn't blameless. He was full of blame. Go ahead.
So, like you, sir, one of these verses said not to be a striker. That was the first thing he threatened to do.
He was trying to strike her.
He said, do
It
I
was
gotta
striking.
say fuck all this?
Hey, it was striking to me. I was appalled. I was like, what is going on? I thought he was an outstanding Bible thumping lover of God. When all along he was a filthy striker full of filthy lucre. Because these fake Israelites and pastors got one thing in common. They are pimps. They're pimps. That's what they are. Keep going. I say this all the time. Multiple wives is destroyed because of pimping. Because people look at multiple wives as if it's a form of pimping. These niggas are pimps. Because they are doing this multiple wife thing in an unclean way. That's how you know it's unclean. And the thing about it is the sister seems like a very good sister. She seems like a very well-rounded sister. It doesn't seem like a,
She tried to do it the right way.
She really did. And when she said why she did it, I couldn't do nothing because I was still looking at her like, man, I don't even mess with the nigga, but
I ain't gonna.
But I ain't riding with the sister because I know how women are emotionally.
Right.
It wasn't from an emotional state. It was from you threatened my life, and I have to tell this because if something happened to me for my child's sake, I have to let it be known so that my child can be taken care of. If something happened to me, I couldn't say nothing but damn. And I rarely say that. Keep going.
Counter to one con. 1 Timothy 3:11. Even so must their wives be grave, not slanderers, sober, faithful in all things.
And the wives, sisters that they married to, they gotta be good sisters too. That means if you a bishop, if you pick a woman, now how many women can you have? What's the cap?
There's no
4, and the Muslims say you're gonna have 4 wives.
Ain't no cap.
Ain't no cap.
No.
So it's no cap.
No cap.
So how many wives can you have?
I mean, how many can you get?
As many as you want.
Yeah.
Well, this is what you need to pick when you pick a woman. The wives must be what?
Even so must their wives be grave.
Look that up. Grave. She must be grave and what else? And not what?
Counter to one con. Not slanderers. Sober, faithful in all things.
She must be a good woman. Women always talk about, see, y'all be teaching multiple wives, and y'all could just go out and have women, as many women as y'all want. All right, how many do we have? How many wives we got? You got 100 wives? How many wives you got? 20? You got how many wives you got?
I got 18.
You got 18 wives?
Nah, I got
How many wives you got? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brothers know that they can have multiple wives. Why don't they have 365 women? Because women are carnal. Men are not. Let me put you on to something, sisters. Majority of the virginity taken was initiated by the women. The girls took the boys' virginity. The girls grabbed it and put it in.
What you bringing out is real heavy.
I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Can I show y'all something?
Stats say that over 50% of young men are choosing not to engage in sex.
Brother, whoever them stats came from, maybe it may have some logistics, some lividity to it.
Can you send it to let me see.
What do you want me to send it to?
I think it's Top of SAR's Facebook Messenger.
Facebook Messenger?
Con.
All right, let me send this to you because this will help you understand how men really don't, men are not as carnal as you think. Y'all think that, y'all learned that y'all can have more than one wife. Y'all just gonna go out and just get any woman you want. We're not like that. We're not as carnal as you are. We don't think about sex as much as you do. You think about sex all day. That's why the whole gray sweatpants shit come from. Women. You're looking for rod prints and pants.
Yikes. Hey,
Come
yo.
on now. You got,
Come on,
you got that video?
Come on, I got Grave and the video. Video coming
Let
right
me
here.
show you. Let me get that video first.
Come on.
Now let's watch this. Press play on the sound. Start that over. Let me help y'all. Some of y'all sisters out. Sound.
I don't know why this audio tripping right now. Try one more time, sir.
It's gonna mess y'all up.
The couple who was trying to get pregnant for 4 years, but then they went to the doctor and found out that she was still a virgin. A married couple in the UK went to the doctor to find out why they had been trying to conceive a baby for 4 years and nothing was happening. The wife was 24 years old, the husband was 26, and they were each other's first serious relationship. Even though they didn't have a lot of experience with love, they knew they wanted a big family. It was both their dream. After speaking with the doctor, she ran tests on their blood and realized that the couple was actually healthy. The next step was to examine the wife privately to see if there's something going on internally. But when she took a look, she realized that the wife was completely intact, which means she was actually a virgin. When the doctor questioned her about their bedroom activities, she admitted that they had sex all the time and it hurt a lot. But she said she still did it because she wanted a family. Then the doctor asked her for one more examination, and lo and behold, although her vagina was completely intact, her booty wasn't. It turns out that all this time, this young couple was having booty sex instead of intercourse. And that's why they couldn't get pregnant. When she sat them down together, she explained what the issue was, gave them a sex education book, and asked them to try sex a different way. And her advice worked because within months, the wife was actually pregnant. And she said that sex wasn't that bad after all. What do you think of this story? Leave a comment to let me know.
That's crazy.
You know why you so freaky and so nasty? Because of white people.
Right.
Because you don't even know what the hell you're doing.
Adam.
The sister didn't even know. Do you understand? Like, I don't know. Do y'all understand that both of them didn't know what they were doing? Both of them. Her or him. That's blacks and Hispanics. We're not freaked out like everybody think we are. We're not such a whorish nation and all we want to do is just have sex, and that's not who we are. That's the destroyed version of us. This is their first real relationship with each other. They probably were both virgins when they met each other.
Right.
They didn't know what the hell they were doing. They had to get some counsel, to get some instruction. But that's what had to happen. They weren't gonna never have a baby.
If I could,
them babies was going in the wrong place. Them babies was going in the toilet. Go ahead.
If I could, sir, they pure. They're blameless.
They blameless out because they are not white. They were not whitewashed. They wasn't sitting up watching pornos all day, getting freaked out. Look at them. A beautiful sister and a strong black young man. This is the average black and Hispanic without the white man. You understand? This is who we are as a people. We're not as nasty as you think we are. So when we know that a man can have more than one wife, a man is not just sitting up thinking about, all right, I'm finna go and sleep with her and her and her and her. Because if that was the fact, then when you ask the brother, how many wives do you have? You know that, you can have more than one wife. How many wives do you have? Oh man, I got 72. I have 55. That's what you would hear. Why don't you hear that? Because we don't care about it as much as you think we do. So when a man decides to go and get another wife, it's not his lust. No, it's a thing that he's doing because he really cares. That's what he's doing. You can't be a wife that slanders multiple wives. You can't be a wife that slanders the righteousness of our nation, because you have to be a wife that's blameless. What does grave mean?
The definition of grave is as an adjective meaning very serious, important, or causing concern.
You got to be a very serious woman. You can't be a light woman. The scripture says, don't give your mind over to a light woman. Don't give her over to somebody that's soft or that's dingy and dumb. Foolish. You want to give your mind over to a strong woman. Keep going.
Count of the one kind. I believe this. Even so, must their wives be grave, not slanderers, sober, faithful in all things.
In some things,
all things.
You need to be faithful in all things. You need to, what y'all say? That's my man. I'm gonna stick beside him. Stick beside your man no matter what. You need to be a woman that won't leave your man no matter what. That's what a man needs beside him. He needs a woman beside him that would never leave him no matter what. Stay beside him and just stick by him. That man will excel and grow and become whatever you want him to be. You already humbled yourself and submit yourself. How do I know? You did this to him. You took them legs and put them legs east to west.
Let me go ahead and full screen that.
Then you said, oh, forget him. Man ain't shit. He wasn't not shit when you were like this. Well, if that's the case, then why don't you submit to him in all things? That's who you decided to do this for. Well, be with him and stick beside him. Stay with him in all things. Keep going.
Count of the one kind. 1 Timothy 3:12. Let the deacons be the husbands of one wife, ruling their children and their houses well.
He got to be the same as the bishop, the husband of one wife. We know that the one wife ain't talking about a woman because your nation is called a wife. And you know what the Lord said that his wife did? They committed adultery against him.
Right.
You know what the Lord called his wife? A whore. He said you was a whore's wife because you went and slept with the Assyrians and you went and slept with the Egyptians and you whored yourself amongst many lovers. Because the relationship we got with the Lord is a marriage. Well, Christ is going to come back and he is the what? What is Christ? The bridegroom. That's what Christ is. So if you're going to be a leader, if you're going to help, if you're a bishop, a deacon is a brother under the bishop. If you're going to help the bishop, you're going to have to teach like he teach. One doctrine. And you know what else you're going to have to do? You're going to have to rule your children well. Rule your children and your house.
Count of one kind.
Your what?
And ruling their children and their own houses well.
And their what?
And their own houses.
And their own what?
And their own houses.
How do you have more than one? How do you have houses?
You gotta have more people to put in.
Damn.
You gotta.
Why didn't nobody see that?
Plural in that.
Plural. Why you see the wife, but you don't see the houses. You got to rule your houses well. Keep going.
Count one kind. For they that have used the office of a deacon well purchase to themselves a good degree and great boldness in the faith which is in Christ Yahushua.
That dumbass nigga from Siskiyou that started Exodus. That nigga, if he would have ruled his house well, then he would have purchased a lot of great things because those sisters were giving him everything he asked for. Those sisters were virtuous. Those sisters were excellent. They were standing by him and helping him. And he could have been able to do more than he did, but he didn't do it because he didn't rule his houses well. He didn't have a good degree with them. Wasn't a good reputation. We got great boldness and faith in Christ. Why? Because we work for Christ. And what we do it for the Lord. So now we're able to rule well. We're able to protect and serve. What's happening outside? What we doing? What we doing right now outside? Go ahead.
About to feed the people, sir.
We about to do what?
About to feed the people.
We're about to feed who?
Feed the people, sir.
We're about to feed the people. Right now, we about to feed the people. We're about to clothe the people. We're about to look out for the people. Because, you know, the people don't have nobody but us. They kicking people out the homeless shelter. They red dotting them out the homeless shelter so they can get new homeless people in there so they can get new money because they are old money. They've already wrote their name on the tablet too many times. They're not getting money from them no more. They need some new people to come in there. They red dotting them. So who's there to save them? Da, 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 da. Lord, give me strength. We gonna feed the people. We gonna protect the people. We gonna look out for the people. They ours. They belong to us. They our brothers and sisters. We think we give a damn about, money? We don't want filthy lucre. This money that we get in here ain't from lies. It's from the truth.
Right.
You donate your money in here. You give your money in here. You giving your money to the work of the Lord. Your money is actually feeding people. Your clothes, you give your clothes to us. Your clothes is feeding people. I'm sorry, clothing people.
Right.
That's what's happening. Keep going.
Khan.
What's the verse you said? All the way.
She wanted a 12, so that actually is it.
That's what we giving. We giving you exactly what you need in here. So what are we telling you? Everything that you need, everything that you're looking for, and everything that you want is in here. And you know why there's not 1 million people in here? Because you have not chosen me. And I'm going to end the class on that.
Come on.
I'm going to tell you why there's not 1 million people in here. First John 15.
I think it's just John 15.
Yeah, John. I'm sorry. John 15. 16. Yes, I'm all right. And let me see. 15, 16. Oh, come on, bro. What you doing? No.
All right, sir. Would you like the verse before or just?
Yeah, I want the verse before.
John 15:15. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth.
Keep going.
But I have called you friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. John 15:16. Ye have not.
19. That's what I want.
Oh, 19? Come on.
Same. No, just verse.
Oh, just read. Yeah, I was
Same
going.
chapter, verse 19.
Come on. John 15:19.
I read 2 verses up. So like.
Come on, sir. No sweat, sir. John 15:17. These things I command you, that ye love one another.
What's the most important thing that we should do? Love each other. That's why we feed the people. Why we clothe them. Because we love them. We don't want your money. We will not have an offering in here. Because we don't care. What do we call an offering in here?
It's free will.
Free will. If you decide to just chunk some bread at us, we're going to be like, oh, thank you. Other than that, we ain't asking you for nothing. You only required. What's the only requirement you're required to pay in here?
10%, sir. So like
your tithes. Who asked for that? Us? The Lord did.
Right.
We don't care about nothing else. We don't want nothing else from you. But you know what we do want from you? Your love. You know what you don't have to do? You don't have to like us. Did it say? Did you say? I command you that you may that thou may like one another. I ain't gotta like you. I could be like, man, I can't stand that nigga. But you know what I better do? I better love him. I ain't gotta like you, but I better love you.
Right.
I better be by you when you need me. Whether I like you or not. There's a difference between like and love. Women conjoin them together. They put them in one. Men, you better know what your king said. Your king said, love and like is different. And you better love each other. Your king loved Judas. How did Judas feel about your king?
He didn't love
He ain't
Christ.
like
He ain't like Christ.
He ain't like him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
This is what I command you, that you love one another. Keep going.
Kind of one kind. John 15:18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
Remember this. You work for Christ. You standing with Christ. The servant is not above the master. If they hated you, they gonna hate me too. Well, just know, if they hate you, it's because they hated me. That means you really down with me. Oh shit, you getting the same hate that I got.
Right.
They hate you. Well, guess what? You better know that they hated me first. Keep going.
Kind of one kind. John 15:19. If ye were of the world would love his own.
If you were like them, they would love you. You know, when I was smoking weed,
Everybody. Grandmas.
granny, auntie, uncle,
Right.
cousin.
Right.
Now I come to the house and like, oh, that nigga over here. That nigga just come over here, eat up all the food. He don't want to match.
Damn.
He don't want to match. He ain't trying to smoke no weed with me. He ain't trying to match. Now all he want to do is eat up all the food. He coming up in here asking, is it pork in this?
Right.
Is it pork in this? Is it pork in that? Is it ham? What's that? That's all he come over here to do is make us feel bad. Keep going.
Kind of one kind. But because ye are not of the world.
Because what?
Because ye are not of the world.
Go ahead.
But I have chosen you out of the world. Therefore the world hateth you.
The world going to hate you. Why is there not 1,000 people in here? Because the world hates you for what you teach. It hates you for what you do. The love we got for each other, people don't really want love. People are always talking about love. Let me tell you what's really happening. People are comfortable being victims of not getting loved.
Damn.
Because if they don't get loved, then now they can always blame the person that didn't love them.
Right.
Man, I do what I gotta do because, man, you know, I ain't never had no family. Nobody ever loved me. I ain't got no friends. I always had fake friends. And now they can always be the victim. Now you say, hey, well, now you my brother, man. Come up in here. We can. Nah, I'm good. I don't really mess with niggas like that. Why? Because being separate from us keeps you in the state of being a victim. Now you can blame everybody else for your problems instead of facing and being accountable. Keep going.
Kind of one kind. But I have chosen you out of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore the world hateth you.
The world hates you because the Lord chose you out of the world to be righteous. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Are you going to continue to make excuses for your life, or are you going to say, there is no excuse? There is no excuse because we are no cowards. We're not running anymore. We're not running from anything else. Life is what? Life is war. What is your life about? Fighting. Life is about fighting. That's what it's about. And you know what you're not going to do? You're not going to run from it either. You know why you're not going to run? Because you don't have no excuse. You're going to do what you were told to do. What do you need? You need somebody to help you fight? Here I am. Call me. You need my number? Call me anytime. I'm going to answer the phone, and me and you are going to fight this together. So why are you alone? Why are you alone? Because you chose to be. You have not chosen me. I have chosen you. The Lord chose you to be with your brothers. If you're not with your brothers, it's because what? You chose to not be with your brothers. It's not God's fault. But the Lord is whooping your ass to make you get your shit together. With that, pass the class over to precinct officer. I'll be y'all. Give him a hand.
This is Isupk security announcements. We're the Isupk, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother and sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother and sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10. Ma'asherah means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give it to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Up and coming holy convocations. All right, today we have the Feast of First Fruits. It's like it starts at sundown. And this can be found in Leviticus 23, verses 10-22. Remind occupant not go out to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pant, headband, and scarf. And with that, that'll conclude our Isupk announcements.
Tonight we got the closing of the feast. Wait, what's the feast today? First fruit. The closing of the Feast of First Fruit. Y'all make sure y'all pop in. You know what I'm saying? And partake in the Lord's holy feast day. All right, with that, Amajim, we're gonna stand. Give a courtesy salute to the brothers, men of Israel. Amajim Shabbat. Amajim, Rock, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barakatah, Yajim Matah, Saw, turn face to sisters. Give a courtesy salute to the sisters, Amajim. Give a courtesy salute, men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat. Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Latah Ba'Shem Yahushua. Yajim Matah, class dismissed.
Because when I found this truth, guess what happened? I put my birthday away. When I found this truth, I put the drugs away. When I found this truth, I quit whoring my sisters. When I found this truth, I started becoming a better man and a better person. Because now I know I'm on that narrow path. Now I know I'm on a righteous path. Now I know what I'm doing is going to get me somewhere.